Look, sorry guys, I'm not gonna get any more Christmassy this year. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening and Christmas decorating hasn't been among them. So I'm just in red and green for y'all. Though I do look a little bit dashing and like I'd fit into the 1920s. Hey guys, it's Amy here, back again with another video. So Christmas is in a week. Christmas? In a week? If you're a partaker in capitalistness, which, sadly most of the population is, because there's many more ways to show affection and love than to buy stuff for people during the holiday season, I bet you have a writer friend that you don't know what to gift. Obviously, because you've clicked on this video, and I bet a lot of you are doing stuff for the AuthorTube Secret Santa, which I'm not a part of because things are busy and I don't live in the US. Is that still even on? Has the gift giving, deadline been met yet? I have no idea, I'm not taking part of it. For those of you that are, I hope you're having a blast, Secret Santing. So, with a week until the big day, what could you get your writer friend? What can be the ideal present to slot in last minute? I don't have a single ideal present, but I've got 7 that you might consider in this short but snappy video. Number 1, a book. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Writers write books, and writers read books. So if they get a book in their hands, they're bound to enjoy reading it. I really do not need to dumb this down. Ever since I became an avid reader in the past 2 years, people have gifted me books. I can literally pull out all the books that have been gifted to me in the past year. Okay, so I've got other interests as well, but yeah, 4 people got 4 books of 4 different types and genres for me. I've yet to read them because my TBR is so long, but I'm getting to it because of me being an avid fantasy reader who's looking for more books with asexual representation, people of color, and just general queer people. It makes me easier to shop for than most. I say that, but I haven't read any fiction books about dancing or musical theater. I don't know if I want to. Your writer friends will be able to help you work out what their interests may be if you're a little bit unsure about it, especially ones who buddy read with them. You can also check out their to be read on a site like Goodreads or Storygraph or their Amazon book wishlist to be able to work out the kind of stuff that they want. Number 2, notebooks. I know this is a cliche, but it's better to have and not need than to need and not have, right? But honestly, when are you not going to need something as basic as a notebook? You meet a writer and they're going to need a notebook for something. Book journals, outlining, editing notes, content planning, flash fiction. And some writers may need different notebooks for different things, because I know I definitely do. But a notebook is never a gift that someone's just gonna throw away. If you are, then there's something seriously wrong with you, and I am judging you through the screen right now. A notebook is especially nice when it's paired up with either a pen or a dedication on the inside of the cover, or both. Those are always sweet and a great way to make things personal. Number 3, a writing retreat. If you're particularly close with this writer and are willing to spend a little bit more money on them than say $20, this is a good one. Us writers sometimes want nothing more to do than just spend the entire weekend writing and eating. Because, we have to stay alive. And we can sometimes achieve this end with a writing retreat. We go away from our homes and we write, spending time in a lovely location, or sometimes it's a staycation in which we write. Whatever your budget is, you can make a writing retreat anywhere. You could make a writing retreat in Alaska. You can make a writing retreat in Greece. You can make a writing retreat at the bed and breakfast just down the road from your house. Send your writer friend off someplace where they can just relax and write. And just make sure that they have the utilities to be able to do this kind of stuff. Like internet access if they use a cloud service, charging plugs if they need to use a laptop to write. There's no use sending them to a campground when they're a laptop writer. Number 4, art commission. If you're intimately familiar with your writer friend's work, this is a good thing you can get for them. Writers are severely biased, egotistic, and self-centered when it comes to their works. They're their babies. So you can help me out this Christmas by buying my baby ASTER'S CODA exposure, links in the description, wink wink. But what if you and everybody they know already owns their books? That's a problem. We love to see our characters come to life, and there's no better way to do that than to get some character art done for them. It can be cheaper if you yourself have some above average artistic skills, but if you don't, this is a great way to also do a small business Christmas. There's a ton of artists out there with a bunch of different artistic styles that you can support by giving them an art commission of a main character to do. If one's booked out, there's plenty more out there that are going to exist, and they're gonna be hyped. I mean, fan art's awesome. Number 5, a publishing fund. Look, book publishing, it ain't cheap. And there's something a little bit boring about getting cash for Christmas, but, you know, like when your auntie still gives it to you, you want it. You're not gonna say no. But what if it wasn't cash? What if it was a publishing fund? You can label your cash or your bank account transfer as to being contributed towards something within the publishing process, whether that be a contribution towards book editing costs, cover editor costs, getting the rights done, whatever you need to get done for the publishing process, give your writer friends some money so they can get through it. Because the starving artist needs to be fed, every little dollar that you're going to donate to that counts. So if all that you can sacrifice is a tenner, it's still going somewhere. Number 6, labels. Authors love being called writers and authors. And there's no better way to share their love than by labeling them. If you give them literally anything with the word writer on it, they're gonna go crazy. A mug, a sock, a jar of dirt, maybe not. But there's a plethora of writing-themed merch out there. There's some that are done by writers for writers. There's some that are just available out in the wider world on sites like Redbubble and Teespring. I sadly don't have a lot because I don't wear graphic shirts as much anymore, and I literally had the cutest badge with writer on it, but then it broke. Basically, just give them anything with the word writer or author on it and they'd be happy. We deserve recognition for what we do, and we should put it on everything. Okay, maybe not my underwear. Where's my own curated designs that say writer and writing-based things on them? Oh, I don't have any yet. You guys will get merch when you deserve it. I'm not that charitable. And number 7, service subscriptions. You may not believe it, but us writers use a lot of different programs and tactics for writing. And a lot of them require subscriptions, which I loathe. Like, why is everyone going towards subscriptions? Whatever happened to just like one and done purchases where you would have it for a lifetime and get the updates and everything? Whatever happened to the good old days? So you just contributing even 1 month of a subscription is such a blessing. That's at least 1 month made less expensive. It can include our Netflix because we do research for that too. You can even gift us a subscription that we don't use and we may eventually end up getting hooked into it. Because we love doing shortcuts and finding things to help us crack the system a little bit better. And with those 7 gift suggestions, I hope that you guys are going to have a great Christmas and a holiday season for whatever you celebrate now into the next year. Even the stuff that doesn't happen around winter in the Northern Hemisphere and summer in the Southern Hemisphere. You guys just have a great old time. You guys won't be seeing another video from me until the new year. So yeah, I desperately need a break because if I haven't had, you know, a couple already thanks to sickness, which is like a forced break, I guess. But there's going to be some big plans, big things happening in 2023. And I can't wait for you guys to be there for it. Sadly, it's not going to be my next book because that's still taking quite a long time to fix, but yeah, I'm excited and I hope you guys will be too. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new around here. You can ring that bell to find out when I post more creative content, and you can also check the description for my TikTok, my Instagram, and my website. Stay creative, everybody, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.